Retro Red here, coming at you with another pickups video. Today is February 27th, 2016. Today I'm going to be going over the past month and a half's worth of pickups. In the comments down below, let me know if you guys collect figures, plushies, wall posters, and things of that nature, action figures, little amiibos. Let me know if you guys collect any of that stuff down below, because I'm contemplating on getting rid of all that extra stuff. Just so I can focus on video games in general. I was actually thinking about probably getting rid of all my box systems with the exception of a few Zelda ones. Other than that, thinking about getting rid of all of my box systems as well, just to have more shelf space and more wall space for more systems and more games, and make the game room a little bit nicer. Comments down below, let me know if you guys are still if you guys collect for that stuff as well. Alright, we have lots of amazing stuff. This past month I've done a lot of trading. I've done a lot of quick purchases that I was able to flip or trade to get an amount of mass credit. So I was able to get some pretty nice stuff. We're going to first start off with limited run games. They were running their second game. I believe it was their second game. The first one I believe was Breach on the Vita. I believe this is their second one. This one is called Saturday Morning RPG. It is an awesome beginner's RPG. It is full of late 80s, early 90s little puns and references. Like one item is your Michael Jackson's doing the dance. That's one of your attacks. Another attack. There was just a whole bunch of little quirky attacks. These went on sale at 10 o'clock and 5 o'clock, or 10 o'clock and 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. They were $29.99, and if you got the soundtrack, or they were $39.99. No, it's $29.99. If you got the soundtrack, they were $59.99. I think so. It was either $39.99 or $40. It was definitely under $100 I spent on all this stuff here. I also got the PS4 version. It also comes with these two little posters. Limited Run is a company. If you go on their websites, limitedrun.com, I believe this was an indie game, or a downloaded Steam type game that was produced by Limited Run Games that made a production run of it. Super limited print. I think there was only 1,000 copies for each system, and of the soundtracks there was only 350 total soundtracks. I think they split them up evenly between the Vita and the PS4. These are highly collectible, and the game so far is actually really good, so that makes it even go crazier for the value. I bought it because it was the RPG, and I watched the first playthrough, the first 10-15 minutes of it, and it looked really good, so I'm going to be cracking open the PS4 one and playing that. Now that my rambling's done with that, an eBay pickup. This one, it was $30. Buy it now. I literally snagged it as soon as I saw it. I got it for one reason only. It was a bunch of little Tamagotchi keychain figures, a whole bunch of these little things, whole bunch of them all connected together. I know that I could sell all that for the $30 plus, but one of the things that kind of snuck in there was the Pokewalker. So now this is actually worth almost as much as all that right there. I needed that for Soul Silver and Heart Gold. Still don't have those games, so that's another way for me to get it cheaper. Two more eBay purchases. For $13.99, I got Tactics Ogre for the Game Boy Advance, box, manual, all paperwork, cardboard insert, just missing the cartridge. I won this as an auction. I think I won it for $27 or $37. It was definitely under retail. Golf Grand Slam. This is an Atlas title. This actually came with the giant poster of all the courses, so that's the reason why this went for so much money, which was still under retail. Alright, now we're going to jump into a guy that I purchased some stuff, either last pickup or the pickup prior to that. Messaged me and saying, hey, are you interested in this stuff? So he sent me some pictures, and whatever I wasn't interested in, I sent the pictures on to somebody else, and then everyone told me what they were interested in, so it all worked out. My one buddy's getting the Super Mario Brothers little water thing, Mario's little punch drink, and the cup dispenser for Mario's. So my buddy's getting that. Here's the box of stuff that I wind up picking up for myself. First and foremost, Land of the Dead Xbox, complete in excellent condition. And all the stuff he was selling me, like Land of the Dead, that was $10. The 3 Mario combo thing was $20. I think this was like $8 or $9. Hook, complete in box for the Nintendo. How do I pass that up? A stack of manuals. I think the manuals broke out to be like $20 for all the manuals. But Beyond Oasis and Sonic for the Game Gear makes up for all that right there. And all the other manuals are pretty much junk. Oh, sorry about that. Mega Man as well. ZX4, good manual. This Spyro box was 50 cents with the manual, just missing the game. Factory sealed Game Tech Super Password. This is for the Commodore 64. Factory sealed, I think it was like $5 or $6. It was just like really good deals. Final Fantasy V complete in box. I messaged my one buddy Jeremy and said, "Hey, are you interested in this?" And he said yes, because my buddy, the guy, wanted $25. As you can see, there's a little writing on it of $10. Probably not even going to mess with that. So $25, complete in box. Final Fantasy V was a great deal. We're going to go back to that in a second. These little keychain things here, factory sealed. A couple loose ones right here. They were $3 a piece, and this Game Boy lot was $20. And this Game Boy is perfect. I mean, it is perfect. Game Boy Color printer, color camera, Tetris, Super Mario Land, Tetris Plus, and the Play It Loud clear Game Boy Color. And this thing is absolutely perfect. So therefore, for $20, that is an absolute deal and a half. All in all, it wasn't really that expensive to make this purchase, and it was extremely easy to do. He shipped it really fast. I was very pleased. Like this stuff here, I'm probably going to get rid of it, but for the price that I paid, I can easily trade it for a video game that I'm looking for. Alright, now we're going to jump into some purchases via local thrift shops. Went hunting, as I always do. At the one thrift shop, I wind up finding some pretty cool things. We're going to go with one of my pawn shops for $15, Wii Sports Club. This was, from what I was told, a download only, and then they made a copy, they made a production run of it. I don't know if that is correct. All I know is this is a $70+ Wii U game, and this is basically Wii Sports, just an upgraded version of it for the Wii U. This one I paid $29.99, which is really expensive. But when you bundle everything together with the deal, the lady made a mistake at the register, and my total should have been like $65, and my total was only $42. She made some mistakes, but she didn't make a mistake on this one. She goes, "Do you know this is $29.99? And I go, "Yeah, I know. This is NHL. This is the Legacy Edition. This is still a $35, $40 plus hockey game. I believe it's the last one printed for the PS3. For $5, I picked up Trace Memories on the DS. Very fun game, definitely 100% complete. Next one I picked up for $2, Leisure Suit Larry for the Xbox. Picked up some Xbox games. I don't really collect for the Xbox, but if I see a good deal, I'm definitely grabbing it. And the last one for $1.99, The Making of X-Men Legends. It's a Best Buy exclusive, factory sealed. So for $2, awesome deal. Picked up today, actually, at a thrift store. Not a thrift store, I'm sorry. At a flea market. It's really down the street from my job. It's all year round. It's never has almost anything good. I've picked up a few good things. And fortunate enough, this was one of the ones I picked up that was pretty good. SNK Arcade Classics for the Wii. It was $5. Excellent condition. The guy had it with his Wii, and he wanted $150, and he's had it for 3 months now. And I said, "Hey, are you willing to split the games up now since you've had it?" He goes, "Yeah, give me $5." So for $5, I'll take it. With my birthday money that my mother-in-law gave me, I was able to pick up these 3 games at my local game shop. Enchanted Arms. This is the novel. This comes with the graphic novel. It was $2.99. I had to pick that up. Fragile Dreams, Xseed title. Haven't played this one. I just know that Xseed is a good company. They made some solid games, and I keep hearing people talk about this one. The one that I was most excited for was Darius Gaiden, or Gaiden. It's a shmup on the Sega Saturn. Excellent condition, and it was severely underpriced. At the game store, again, at J Street, I went there today, and I did a little trade-in, and this was priced at $55, $54.99, and what I did was I traded in some stuff, and I wound up only paying $31 out of pocket. Teen Titans for the original Xbox. This is an extremely uncommon original Xbox game. It is complete and all there. Alright, now we're going to get into people I know. My one guy I buy tons of stuff for. I just bought like 30 systems, various different systems, like 5 Wii's, some 360s. Like, I bought a ton of stuff from this guy. The only stuff that I pulled out of the box that I wanted to keep for my collection were these 5 Sega Master System games. They are all 100% complete, and they were $4 a piece is what they broke down to be. Rampage, actually no, I lied. They were $35 for the pair. It was for all of them. Rampage, Space Harrier, the Ninja Mega cartridge. The one I was most excited for, RC Grand Prix, or Prix if you want to be technical. Black Belt, probably the only one that I probably not going to keep. So $35 for the whole thing. It was originally $20 was my offer, and then I realized that Grand Prix was worth like $40-ish. So I told him, I said, hey, I can't do that. I need to offer you more money. Someone was trying to sell some games. I wound up buying a giant lot of stuff from them, and this is the stuff that I wound up keeping out of it. I wound up getting all this stuff for free. Other stuff that they sold me: X7, X8, Command Mission on the PS2 with some of them. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on the GameCube. But here's the ones that I kept for my collection: Street Fighter Anthology, which I was extremely shocked that I didn't have that because it's a very cheap PS2 title and it's Street Fighter. Gauntlet 7 Sorrows, again, didn't realize I didn't have that one. Gauntlet Legacy of Darkness. Devil May Cry 4, this is the collector's edition, and what is so awesome about this collector's edition that you never see anymore is it coming with the anime series DVD. This one has it, which makes it 100% complete. This game was actually terrible, but I was a big fan of Devil May Cry series, and since the anime series is included, I'm definitely all over that. And then Blaze Blue, this is factory sealed, so that was awesome. So I kept all that stuff basically for free. I ordered this off of Amazon. It came in a bubble mailer. This is probably a sad story for some people. It's Fire Emblem Fates, the special edition. And as you can see from the picture, it's got creased all over here, damage right here. Right here is all bubbled out because they shipped it in a bubble mailer, didn't protect it at all. Contacted Amazon. Keep in mind, if you're not an Amazon Prime member, you have to be a Prime member. You get 20% off of all pre-orders. So I got 20% off of this, as well as Amazon gave me another 30% off because of the damage, because they couldn't replace it. So I got 50% off this, and this is an amazing game from what everyone is telling me, so I can't wait to dive right into that. Alright, now we're going to jump into this GameStop purchase. We're going to save the best for last. GameStop purchases, I got Tears of Taria 2. That's an Atlas title. I definitely butchered the name. It was $26.99. Was very happy to pay that. However, I only paid $2 and change because I had a $25 off coupon from GameStop from using my rewards. I got the Mega Man Legacy Collection. I'm extremely upset that this Mega Man the amiibo is not on one of the amiibo cards, but from what I'm finding out is he's actually a little bit taller of an amiibo. I still think that Nintendo could have figured a way to make him go onto a card on its own, because the other collector's edition that just released, the Zelda one that's coming out, that's on its own amiibo card. Another GameStop purchase for $1.99, Mario Maker ornaments, Zelda ornament with an LED light, which is pretty awesome. Again, $1.99 clearance. This was $2 or $3. The snow globe. I wound up picking up Journey to Silius. Journey to Silius. This is Journey. I also grabbed the GameStop Resident Evil Origins collection. It was $31.99. After my $25 off discount card, or I should say coupon I used, I only paid like $8 or $9 after tax for that. Did a trade with my buddy Aaron. He had mentioned to me that he was looking for Captain Commando on the Super Nintendo. I had a cart because I was originally going to do a trade with him back around Christmas time, and the trade fell through just for the simple fact that he wasn't able to pick up the game for me. He was literally just going to go buy the game for me, and I was going to send him some stuff that he was looking for. Trade fell through, so then I was going to complete the game. So I said, rather than me complete the game, he's a cart collector / complete collector, so he'll definitely use it. He wound up sending me 2 mint condition, and I say mint, Chameleon Twist 1 and 2 for the original N64. I've been looking for these for quite some time. Box protectors, extremely fast shipping. Thanks, Aaron, for the trade again. Alright, Garrett had messaged me and said, hey, are you looking for these? And I definitely said, actually, I am, because I recently just traded these away. I traded a bunch of stuff away to my one buddy, Jeremy, which I'm going to get to in a second. I traded these 3 away. It's the Dot Hack 1, 2, and 3, the GU series. These were at his local buyback or savers or whatever you want. Entertain Mart is actually what it's called. They were $29.99 each, so I had him pick them up for me and ship them to me. Well, I wound up finding something that he needed, so he wound up purchasing that from me and sending me this stuff as well. These are case and manuals only, Alter Beast, and this is the original, The Legends of Heroes. It's the first one. 007 GoldenEye and Mario Party. The reason why I emphasize getting Mario Party from him is because I have the box and manual, so now that's complete and it's going in my collection. Okay, so now we mentioned Jeremy. So Jeremy had picked this game up a while back, and I've been pestering him to give it to me. I finally convinced him to give it to me. I traded him the 3 GU series. I traded him Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii. I'm sorry, not for the Wii, for the 3DS. I traded him Dark Wizard and Final Fantasy V. If you remember about Final Fantasy V, about 20 minutes ago I spoke about that. Instead of sending him that copy, I just sent him my copy, and I'll keep that copy. So I wind up trading him stuff out of my collection for this game that I've been desperately wanting. This is the Space Adventure. This game looks absolutely hilarious. It's not really one of those, really in-depth games. It's basically more of a point-and-click story adventure. Definitely looking interested in getting that. My buddy Jason had messaged me and said, hey, are you looking for this game? And I told him I was. Very happy. Thought he was going to charge me for it. He sent it to me for free. It's Bugs Bunny Crazy Castles 2 for the original Game Boy. That's complete. About 6 months ago, TJ Merry Guy Gamer messaged me and saying, hey, I sent you a little care package. Inside it was a Legend of Zelda little pouch that holds, I think, 10 or 12 CDs. And he knew I was looking for Time Crisis 2, the game, because I had the big box with the gun con just missing the game. So he sent that as well as a little note right there. Thank you, TJ. My buddy Charles, who I've done trades with in the past, messaged me saying, hey, are you still looking for this game? And I said, absolutely I am. It's Silhouette Mirage. It's the last Working Designs game I needed for the PS1. I now have every Working Designs game except for the TurboGrafx, which is a system that I rarely find for, and getting complete for those games is going to be kind of hard, except for Cosmic Horror or whatever it is. It's a cheap, like $40 brand new. Alright. At the Ghetto Game Store, I wound up picking up these 3 items. I picked up the orange box for the PS3. This is factory sealed. Definitely just going to be flipping this. Yakuza 4. Definitely excited to grab this. The Yakuza series is a really good beat-em-up series on the PlayStation. Started on the PlayStation 2. And I've also picked up Indigo Prophecy. The Indigo Prophecy was $2.50. Yakuza 4 was... Actually, no, that was a bundle. Yakuza 4 orange box was $10. Actually, no, it was $20 for both of those. Okay. The biggest trade that I did was with DK Oldies. I usually just sell them stuff. But this go around, they got a huge collection of complete and box video games for Nintendo and Super Nintendo. Unfortunately, I was unable to work out a deal with them to get me Snow Brothers, but what I got was just as good. While I was trying to figure out what game I was going to go, whether I was just going to go Snow Brothers or the Super Nintendo games that he had that were in excellent condition, I had a bunch of trade credit, so I was, just trying to do everything I could to get the stuff dirt cheap. So with the trade credit I had, I wind up, if you want to get technical, I wind up shelling out of pocket like $165 for this stuff. Granted, the stuff I traded in, I got almost like $700 in trade credit. The two PS1 games I picked up was Vinark, an extremely, extremely uncommon PS1 game. Kind of reminds me of Star Fox. Next one is R-Type Delta. Again, another high dollar PS1 uncommon game. And both of those games are dead mint, not a scratch on them. It even in the back has the original little PlayStation little taggy. And the Nintendo game that I picked up from them, which I was extremely excited to grab, was DuckTales 2. They had this price considerably high, but the way they do their trade stuff, I'm going to give you a little example. Mario Party, they give you $35 right now in trade credit for it, but they'll give you $35 cash for it. If you do trade with them, they'll give you an extra 20% on top. So games like Smash Brothers for the N64, they were originally giving you 44, which is a great deal. They'll give you 48 trade credit. So I took a bunch of stuff that I had set aside for them anyway, like the Mario trilogies. I think I was getting like $48 or $50 something in trade credit. So the Mario trilogies are dirt cheap, easy to come by. So I traded that stuff to get really good stuff right there. Very happy. Guys, thanks for sticking with me for this whole long video, and have a great day.